Hello everyone, it is Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I am doing my monthly makeup declutter. I already did my eyeshadow palette declutter video. If you have not seen that, I'll put that on the iCards. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes leaving, but here I also have other things. These are the other stuff besides eyeshadow palettes that I decided to let go of. So if you're interested in any of these, stay tuned. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alex. I am an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of Project Pan. If that is something that interests you, join us, subscribe, and now without further ado, let's get on with the declutter. So the first product I'm letting go is this Makeup Forever palette. This is a 3 artist shadow palette, and this is either could be used as eyeshadow and then the blush. So these two were considered to be eyeshadow and this was a blush. Now this could also be used as a highlighter and then blush, but I never reached for this. I've only swatched this multiple times over and over and over, convincing myself to use this, and I'm not. I'm never going to use this. There's no point in me keeping it. So I am going to let it go. And the only reason why I kept it is because of the name brand, and there's no point. So I'm just going to let this sucker go, finally. As far as powders, I'm letting go of 2 of them. This is the Laura Geller Matte Invisible Blotting Powder. I was debating on keeping this, but I already decluttered one of these and I kept one, but I'm not reaching for it. My skincare routine has gotten my skin to become more normal and a little bit oily, but not enough for me to have to reach for this. So I'd rather give it to somebody else who is going to enjoy it, who is going to get use out of it. And my powders that I'm currently using are working perfectly fine. So I'm going to let this one go, as well as this one. This is the Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. I've liked this for a while. The reason why I'm letting this one go is because of the fact, seeing you can grind this. So I feel comfortable letting this one go because it's kind of sanitary. They could just clean the edges out here. I'll clean them for them and then spray it. So it's more sanitary because you twist this to scrape out the powder. But the reason why I'm letting this go, this is more like a powder foundation. It gives you a lot of coverage and you can see it. So I didn't really like it under my eyes, and I didn't like it all over my face because I don't want to have heavy, thick powder on my skin. And that's just not the look I'm going for anymore. I did like it while it lasted, and there's a ton of product. Like, there is no way I'm gonna go through all this, and it's still heavy. So 21 grams of product, and I used this for almost 6 months straight 2 years ago. So I'm gonna let it go, and hopefully somebody else can find use for it. This is the last product that is not lip products. This I kept because I love the formula. I have this one and the more goldy one, but I'm not reaching for this. And look, it is way too white for me. Even at my palest, I feel like this is way too light. I'm not gonna get use out of this. It's very beautiful. I've tried to pretend like it would work for me, but I realized it looks too ashy even in the wintertime. And I was like, oh, well, I'll mix it with a different highlighter. No, I gotta stop making things work that don't work and use the things that I want to use that are working for me, instead of making those go bad because I'm trying to use this up. So as much as I like this one, London Luster, I have a lot of friends who are very fair skinned that would like this one. So she is leaving. All right, so I zoomed you in. These are all the minis that are going to be leaving my collection. I've used some of these. I've tested almost all of them, and some of them have survived certain declutters, and I figured I'll get used to them. I like the color, but I gotta be honest with myself, I haven't reached for some of these since then, and it's time for them to go before they go bad and somebody else can't use them. So first and foremost, I have this one in the Stila Liquid Lipstick All Day. I have 2 of them in Caramelo and Fury. These are basic. I have these over and over in other formulas. That's the reason why I'm letting these go. There's nothing wrong with them. I really do like these, but I'm more prone to let go of liquid lipsticks faster than normal traditional lipsticks, and I'm just not using these, so I'm gonna let these go. Same goes for this ColourPop one. This is in the shade Times Square. Super beautiful, one of my favorite nudes, but again, I don't reach for it. I pick other lip products over this one, so I'm gonna let this one go. Here are these 2 Tarte ones. This is the Tarte Lip Paint in, what are you called? Rosé, and then this one was the birthday one. The birthday, I'm not reaching for these. I don't really like the formula too much on these. They're not my favorite to say I'm gonna use them up. I figured I would use these in a Project Pan. No, get rid of them, Alex, and let somebody else have fun with them. So these 2 will also be leaving. This one again was one that survived a declutter, and I haven't reached for it since then, and I realized I have to keep letting go of my red ones. I don't reach for red as often. So this is in Urban Decay, the Vice liquid lipsticks in Crimson. Super beautiful shade, but I'm not using it. There's no point in keeping it. Let it go, Alex. Let it go. This one is a Shiseido one that was like a gift with purchase. Look, never used. Another red one. Why am I keeping it? Let it go, Alex. You don't need this many reds in your collection. So this one's also leaving. And then these two. This one was a Ulta gift with purchase bundle that I got. And this is in the color Saint. I used it once, but I just didn't like the formula on this. I felt like it was way too thick on my lips. It made my lips accentuate the dryness, the patchiness. I didn't feel comfortable wearing it. I just did not like it. And it's that rosy shade that I'm like, about. So I'm gonna let this one go. I only used it once. And the same thing with this one. I missed this one during my carnation. No, this is my blue tone pinks. I see how it is. I just used it once. Practically brand new. I don't think they make these anymore. This is from Lipstick Queen in the Cupid's Bow and Heiress. I'm not gonna use it. It's a blue tone pink. It's way too cool tone for me. So somebody else will enjoy and love these. Forgot one more, you guys. This is Cruella from NARS. Again, another red. I don't need another red. Get rid of it, Alex. All these NARS ones are brand spanking new. I've only swatched them just to see if I wanted to keep them. I'm not using these. These are all their liquid lipsticks. I really don't like this formula of liquid lipsticks. I used one that was a nude. I don't like it. So all these are going to be leaving. I have Rock With You, London Calling, American Woman, what is this one called? Straw Woman, Star Woman, and Under My Thumb. So these leaving, brand new. I just am not going to use them. Now this formula I do like, but I prefer it in more of a lighter color. These I have in other formulas. This is a red one. Here we go. La Place. I think this was like a Sephora something or other. Getting rid of that. And then these three I'm just not reaching for. So I have here Toy, Play-Dohs, and Unspeakable. So I'm pretty sure somebody's going to enjoy these. Again, these are all brand new, never used. This is an out there one. This is my only Shiseido lipstick in the color RS320. I'm not reaching for this. This is like a purple toned. I'm just not reaching for that. Look at that. It ain't gonna go with me well. And that's the reason. I don't know why I kept this for so long. I'm letting it go. These two by Revlon. I thought I would get use out of them, but I'm not. I'm not getting use out of these. These are those HD gel ones. What are these called? The HD Ultra, Revlon Ultra HD ones. This one is in Blossom and Midnight or Twilight. They're the purple shades. These were through a declutter before in the past, and I'm just not reaching for them. I'd rather use my other ones. Like, they're pretty, but it's just, no, I'm not gonna use them. This one looks like the Shiseido one I just got rid of, so there's that. And then this one, it's kind of patchy in a way. And I think that's probably why I'm not reaching for them. They're practically brand new, so I'd rather give them away to someone else. Last but not least, these are all the ColourPop lippy sticks that I am going to go ahead and get rid of. I went through all of my ColourPop lippy sticks yet again. I did this already in January. I did it again. Swatched all the ones that I felt were similar and kept only the colors that I would genuinely use. It takes me a while to get to that point, you guys. Again, I do not do huge declutters, so most of you are like, oh, you should have done that from the beginning, but I like to make sure I don't regret my declutter. So I really wanted to make sure whether I was going to reach for these or not. These lasted the first declutter, but these are just not staying. I'm not reaching for them, and I prefer the colors that I have kept. So first one that I am getting rid of, it's called Baywatch. This is very purple mauve tone, and I kept a mauve that was a lot prettier. Let me do this so you guys can see the swatches. So this one's Baywatch. I'm just not into it. Not into it, you guys. I kept a lighter mauve, so that's why this one's leaving. Then here we have Paramore. The reason why I got rid of this one is more so the patchiness of it. You can probably see that it's patchy. I just don't like the patchiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and let go of that one. Then this one is called Dazed. This one's a pretty shade. I just don't like the formula on this one. So this is more of a berry red. I don't like the formula of this one. And this is a matte, but the matte, it's not the matte I like. This one's Toucan. I think I kept another one. This is a pinky, a bright pinky, almost raspberry type. But the one that I kept, I can't remember what the name was. It was a lot prettier than this one. So I'd rather keep that one. This is more white based than the one that I kept. This one's Cami. Cami, again, the reason why I let go of this one is because it's more purple pink, and I'd rather keep the one that I kept, which I know one was called Parker. But this formula isn't bad. This is the Matte X. This is the one I prefer from them, but I'm not using that one. I just don't, the color isn't my, you know, something up my alley that I love. This one is Contempo. Same scenario. This is way too pinky for me, for my liking, so it's leaving. Dahlia. I kept this one more so for the name. This is one of the OG ones. I don't like the formula of this one. It's very patchy. You guys can see there, it's super patchy. I don't like it. I don't know why this is why I should swatch more. TGIF. The reason why I let this one go is for the formula itself again. I kept another red that was the formula that I enjoyed. And then the last one is LBB. This one's definitely leaving because of the formula. It tugs, it's sheer. I just don't like that. Not gonna use. All right, you guys, so for this month, I am letting go of 31 lip products. 31. Again, that's probably one person's lip product collection. 31 lip products, 1 eyeshadow blush palette, 2 powders, and a highlighter. Every month I really do think I'm not going to show you a lot of things that I'm decluttering, and I surprise even myself with how much I get rid of. You guys know that I'm very ruthless when it comes to my lip products. I really want to hone down on my lip products, and I am so far this year doing so good with that. I am really letting go of things that I'm just not using, and every month my taste changes, and I have so much that it's not even funny. So I want to get used out of the ones that I want to use and not make them go bad, because last month unfortunately, one of my favorites went bad, and that's because I keep stuff like this that I'm not going to use. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will put more videos up on the screen if you're interested to continue your journey with me. Until then, bye guys.